You want me to get the net? He's got some weeds on him.
I might be able to bring him over this way. This is why I use the braid, because I get so many weeds.
He's in. You might have to untangle your other one out of the weeds.
He's a nice catfish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man, that's neat.
It's handy, isn't it?
Like he's nice and safe in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not hurting that fish at all.
And look at that. Corner of the lip hook set.
Every time with the circle hook, baby.
And I got my pliers ready because I'm an experienced fisherman. Bingo.
Let me see.
Circle hook, number 4-aught. Tamagotchi. Octopus circle. Let's get him out. Oh man, the battle scar on his head.
You bump boarding that kid?
I will get a tape on it.
You don't have to. It's a.
Oh, I always get measurements.
It's not super convenient to have the net in a smaller boat, but it's so handy to have them.
He's gonna go probably.
He's bigger than you think.
28. 28-inch channel catfish. Look at that scar on his head.
Yeah.
He's got some markings on him. Beautiful catfish. That's what we came here for today. Caught him within the first 25 minutes of our new anchor set. Probably 10 minutes of our new anchor set.
Oh yeah, well less than 25.
Beautiful. He's really not as feisty
As they can be.
as they can.
Now we got to set back up.
We didn't even have to reel up the other two. All aboard.
Hit the red button.
It's recording. You're on with a giant.
I don't know.
Is it still fighting?
It's on me.
Oh, you have a good. You'll feel the shakes. No, you don't have to horse it mega.
I'm not. I am tightening my drag a little though because he keeps. What am I doing? What's going on here?
That noise is the weeds. He's has a big pile of weeds on him. You're pulling your line.
My drag was slipping. I'm like.
You're pulling line through weeds.
You're right.
Ooh, look at those head shakes.
We'll get him up and see what we got.
Before we get the net out.
And then
Oh dang, he's a giant. I'm telling you, these are fighters.
he might have come on.
No, he's on.
He is on. He's under the anchor.
Whatever you need me to do.
I might be able to net him.
Because you brought him in quick.
I might.
So he has so much fight left in
Hang
him.
on, let me get him over the. Let me try to get him over the anchor rope instead of under it.
Oh, you want to bring him?
I'll bring him on the other side of the boat if I can.
Oh, it's a stud.
That's a good one. That could be a PB. I'm not much of a cat guy.
All right, push your button. Here, I'm gonna just set this net here.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
And get back here, maybe.
There's too many rods laying all over.
I know, we don't want to break a rod, then we'll be sad. So this rod is being used? No.
It is not being here.
Yes, yes, yes. Look at all the weeds. That is why we use braid, folks. And that's a stud catfish. Look at the head on him. Textbook. Textbook. Here's a pair of pliers. Is it, you have a corner of the hook? Corner of the lip hook set?
No.
Oh.
Do you have enough hooks if I cut that?
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt that guy.
It's that deep?
Yeah, it's in there.
Are you cutting the line?
Yeah. If that's okay.
That's fine. Okay, let me get the butt board over by you so you can lift him out, check him, maybe.
I don't know why that hooked him that way.
That's a stud. Oh! He's gonna be feisty. He might flip out of your hand, so hold on tight. Will he hit Master Angler? Yeah, you got your Master Angler!
30 and a half.
You got your Master Angler kitty. He's gonna shred your thumb, but it's what you have to do for the fish. Ow. I know. What do you have to say? Look at that kitty.
That's a big boy.
Hold him out. Hold him the long way, and I'll get a picture.
You want a vertical for
shot.
Instagram?
Yeah, sure. Off to swim another day. Look at the belly on this fish.
Fatty boy. Oh.
And he's ready.
He jerked out of my hand. That was fun.
Yes.
Not a big cat guy. Don't do a ton of that, but when they're big like that, it's pretty fun. They pull hard.
He's probably 12 pounds. 10 to 12.
We didn't weigh him, but
I lost
30 and a half.
I lost my scale. 30 and a half means Master Angler. Done. Just like that. Well, I wanted to take a minute to talk about what we were doing this morning and kind of how we were catching these catfish. The strategy, at least for what we were doing today, we're using circle hooks, 4/0. I'll actually show you the package here once we get out of this current tree situation Multifarious has put us in. Literally, if a snake falls in,
You're out.
I'm pushing you out.
Well, I'll take care. You don't want to push me out. I'll take care of the snake. I ain't afraid of him.
These are the hooks that I use for catfish. They are Gamakatsu Octopus Circle 4/0. This is a value pack. It'll probably last me the next 3-4 years. The key with the circle hooks is to wait. I like to cast out. I put my drag a little loose. You don't have to, but I put my drag a little loose, and I'm not even necessarily watching my bobber. I'm just listening. And then that bobber goes under, I want to wait a few seconds for that fish to run with it, so that fish has time to actually take it. Heck, I'll wait 4 or 5 seconds and let it run with it. Today's catfish, I waited 10 seconds for Chris to get his camera out. Probably 30 seconds before I eventually reeled it in.
One of the other things with circle hooks too is Zach mentioned, you know, don't go right away. You want to wait, but you also want to let that fish feel some resistance. You want to pull and get him swimming away from you, and that will allow that hook to find the corner of the mouth exactly how they're designed to, and that'll get you hooked up and easy releases because they're hooked in the corner right in the hinge.
We use that. We use a slip bobber, and we put that slip bobber today. The strategy was about 30 to 36 inches. So that bait is suspended just off the bottom a little bit, and we cast out along some weed lines, and I caught the first catfish of the day at 28 inches, I believe. Multifarious caught the second catfish of the day at 30.5 inches, and Nebraska Master Angler is at 30 inches even. So that qualified for a Nebraska Master Angler if we were to submit it. We had a lot of moss. This time of the year it's mossy. So our strategy for that was to use heavy braided line. We reeled up a lot of thick, weighty mess. But that's all right. We got the fish in. We had a big net. That's helpful. We got our pliers ready, and we caught fish. It was a 2-fish day. It's been 95 degrees all week, and today was 68. So something goofy is going on with the weather, but we didn't get skunked. Yep, thunderstorms, rain on the way here. We've caught bass today, bluegill, crappie, and catfish. Very excellent day. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you in another week's video. stay tuned. Once again, if you have a video suggestion, put it in the comments and we'll try to do it. Is this a catfish strategy or what?
I haven't had much luck with cat doing this, but we did find a bass.
Excellent.
Sometimes you got to cast. Sitting around waiting for bobbers to go under is, you know,
boring.
Fun when you're catching fish, but I do like to get a little exercise in while we're fishing too.